Once upon a time, in old China, there lived a young man who wanted to retire, just wanted to be. One day, he went to his teacher. He expressed his desire to become a monk in front of the teacher. The teacher said, "Do you really want to become a monk?" That person said, "Yes, I want to be a monk." Then master said, "Okay, this was our last meeting. Now don't come to meet me again. I myself will come to you when needed. There are 500 monks in this ashram. From today, it is your responsibility to pound the rice for all of them." It is said that for the next 12 years, the man simply pounded rice in a dimly lit room behind the door. There were 500 monks in that ashram. He would pound rice for all of them. The man would keep pounding rice since morning. If he was tired at night, he would go to sleep. 12 years passed like this. He never went to the teacher again. He had believed that when the teacher has said that he himself will come when needed, then the matter is over. In the beginning, many kinds of thoughts kept coming in his mind. But when he had to pound rice for the whole day, then what is the use of even thinking? Gradually, thoughts also started leaving his mind. From the time he wakes up in the morning till he goes to sleep at night, he used to just pound rice. When the teacher had already said that you have to grind rice only, then all the questions are over. If teacher has said, so he must have said right. For 12 years, while pounding rice, thoughts stopped coming to his mind. The mind became completely calm and empty. No thoughts, no confusion, and no hindrance. Simple work: waking up in the morning, keep pounding rice, fall asleep at night. That's it. This had become his routine for the last 12 years. Free of thoughts, he would simply go about his work. One day, after 12 years, the teacher announced that the time has come for me to go. Whoever wants to become my successor, tonight he should write 4 lines outside the wall of my room, in which life's truth should be revealed, in which the truth of him and his thoughts should be revealed. But these thoughts should be his own, or he should have his own experience. Hearing this announcement, everyone got scared of it, because it was not easy to deceive the teacher. All the disciples had read the scriptures, but one disciple was very clever. Gathering courage, he wrote 4 lines on the wall of teacher's room. He wrote that the mind is like a mirror on which dust accumulates. Clean the dust. If you do this, religion becomes available. If you clean this dust, then the truth comes in the experience. Teacher woke up in the morning and saw it, then shouted, "Who is that idiot that spoiled my wall? Catch him and bring him to me." But that disciple had run away in the night itself after writing it. He was scared because these lines were not his. He took these lines from a great scripture. The lines were stolen. He did not have his own experience in this. The words were very good, but there was no life in them. While leaving, he had told his ashram's friend that if the teacher will praise these lines, then inform me. But if the teacher will get angry after reading, then don't tell my address. The whole ashram was worried that such beautiful words what is lacking in these words. The mind is just like a mirror in which the dust of words, thoughts, experiences gets accumulated. That's all. Clean the mirror and it becomes the reflection of the truth. People said that monk has written the matter absolutely right. But the teacher is a little more strict. It is harsh. And now let's see from where the teacher will bring something higher than this. Similar things were going on in the whole ashram. The whole ashram was hot regarding this one thing. While talking like this, 4 monks were passing by the rice pounder. He also listened to all 4 of them. After listening to them, he started laughing. One of them said, "Why are you laughing? What's the matter?" The rice pounder said, "Teacher is saying right." Which mindless person wrote this? Hearing this, the 4 monks went to the square and said that, "For the last 12 years, you have been pounding rice and we died by banging our heads on the scriptures. So now you will tell what is right and what is wrong." One of them said, "Can you write a better word than this?" The rice pounder said, "For the last 12 years, I have been pounding rice only, so I have forgotten to write. But I can say some lines. It would be better if someone writes. But remember one thing, I have no desire to become a successor. If I have to become a successor because of this writing, then I don't even want to get it written." Then those 4 said, "Hey, you just speak, we will write." The rice pounder said, "Okay, write down. What kind of mirror, what kind of dust?" No mirror, no dust. Who knows it? He knows the truth. In the middle of the night, the teacher came to that rice pounder and said, "Now you run away from here, or else these 500 disciples will kill you. Take my clothes, whether you want to be my successor or not. It doesn't matter. You are my successor. I have accepted you as my successor. But now you run away from this ashram, because they will not let you live. All of them will not be able to tolerate that this simple rice pounder has attained the truth. That's why you go from here." The story ends here. Friends, this story was told by Gautam Buddha to one of his disciples. Buddha said, "The day thoughts stop arising in your mind, that day you will experience the truth. You will understand yourself and this universe." This is the first step towards attaining Buddhism. The method of calming the thoughts of the mind, as described in the Buddhist texts, is pay attention to your own thoughts. What is going on inside? How thoughts are arising? Keep analyzing it very carefully. But that doesn't mean that we have to suppress and stop our thoughts. If you do this, the intensity of the spread of thoughts will increase further. You just have to watch your mind. The mind will wander and wander again and again. But as soon as you remember that you were analyzing your thoughts, start paying attention to your thoughts again. In the beginning, you will face a lot of trouble and your mind will wander too. But after some time, you will see that you are analyzing your thoughts for a long time. All kinds of good and bad thoughts are coming in the mind and going. But you are not tampering with thoughts. Slowly, you will see that the intensity of the thoughts is decreasing. And if you go deeper into the process, you will find that thoughts have stopped arising in your mind. Now you will find that you are not worrying about the past and the future. You are just living in the present moment. And whatever happening right now in the present moment in front of you, that's all you focus your attention on.